To me, it was very funny and sharp and
Yo, okay, live from Punta Cana, Dominican Republic. It's your boy King Hulie on the mic, and you know the vibes. Right here with me, as always, is my A1 from day one. Hollowpoint, what's up, my boy?
Man, what's up, man? It's so excited to be here today on a special episode live from Punta Cana.
Let's go.
Oh, man, what a day. The sun is shining. The music is, I can't understand what they're saying, but it sounds real good. And the drinks are flowing endlessly, to say the least. Shout out to the resort. Shout out to all the workers.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out to all the help,
yeah.
the service people, the maintenance guys. Man, shout out to everybody. It's been such a fantastic vacation. And what a way to celebrate it. And right now, with the Truth Be Told podcast family.
It started off kind of
touch and go at first.
touch and go. You know what I'm saying? It was like two emergency room visits.
Yeah.
About like almost $2,000.
About $2,000 later.
$2,000 later. But we here though. We
here.
So I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank everybody for, you know what I'm saying. It's been a minute since we did an episode, so we're very happy to be back here doing another episode of Truth Be Told Sports Podcast. We missed a lot.
We did.
And it's kind of weird trying to keep up with sports here, but I think we've done the best we could.
It is. It's what's dynamic about this being here is they don't necessarily follow the American sports unless they have a representative in it.
Right.
And a lot of times, even when they do follow, it's a lot of, they follow it after the fact. So it's not much live that we can get over here.
Right.
So we end up following if you got like ESPN trackers or whatever, NBA trackers or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
That's how we end up following. Some games we caught, some games we didn't, but we followed them along the way. We followed some highlights. We did some reading of some articles and stuff.
Yeah.
So we're always in the know, but we just don't get to see it live. But it's still good either way.
Yeah, that's good. So, man.
Did I mention the drinks?
Oh, yeah, the drinks have been fantastic.
100%
Fantastic.
Okay.
I appreciate you guys for inviting us out.
Hey,
Our
man.
family out for this thing, and this is why we came out. We want to do this. This is why I wanted to make sure we was able to do this.
Mm-hmm.
So shout out to everybody out there. Thank you guys for tuning in as always. You know how we do it, man.
Absolutely.
But without any further ado, I guess we got to kind of, even though we're on vacation mode, we got to kind of stick to the script. It's kind of weird just looking over and looking at you, not looking in the box, which is crazy. You know what I'm saying?
We're both in the same box.
We're in the same box. I gotta train myself to look at the camera more, but that's gonna be fun. That's gonna be cool. But I guess we gotta kind of keep it simple, kind of keep it the way we normally do it. You know what I'm saying? So this is the point of the show where I hand it over to Hollowpoint, and he lets you know where to find us on the socials. So Hollowpoint, do you do?
Well, thank you, King Hulie, and thank everybody for once again tuning in to a very special Truth Be Told Sports podcast. You could have been anywhere today, but you're here with us, and we appreciate you. Now, as always, if you want to find us on the socials, we are on your TikTok, we're on your Instagram, we're on your Facebook, we're on your Threads.
There you go.
We're also, most importantly, we're on your YouTube, where you got us here live now. You can like, comment, and subscribe. So hit us with that notification bell. Boom, let us know. Let them know you want to hear and listen to us on a more than one occasion.
Yeah.
So hit us up. So let us know how great we are, how much you love to listen and watch our stuff, and how much you miss us, or how much you hate us and you wish we'd leave. Either way, we love you back. So without further ado, back to you, King.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. So the NBA playoffs is upon us, right? So like I don't think we had a chance to record since it started.
No.
We're in the second round.
Yeah.
I don't want to get too deep into it right now because I know it's kind of a sensitive subject right now, but we can start somewhere else. So there was a lot of choke jobs in the first round.
Ooh, were there?
Namely the Boston Celtics being up 3-1.
My God.
On Philadelphia. And now they're on the break. And
then just to fast forward that, because we don't want to dive too far in that.
Right.
They blew a 3-1 lead to the Sixers, who got their doors blown off in 4 games by the Knicks.
Man, it's great.
So imagine how that goes. You know, that's the Eastern Conference for me. You don't know who's going to win what.
Right.
All of a sudden the New York Knicks are looking like juggernauts, and the rest of the East is kind of in trouble because now you got Detroit, and who also had to come down from a 3-1 lead over Orlando against Cleveland, who had to go all the way to 7 games against Toronto.
That's crazy.
So now those two are in a knockdown, drag-out fight. Then it looks like they're both going to go to Game 7 because they're both won their games at home.
Shout out to Cleveland being undefeated at home, but they're losing on the road. They got to win on the road. What do you think is going to happen first? They going to win on the road, or they going to lose at home?
I look at history, man, and when I have questions when both teams are playing kind of beside themselves, you kind of lean on history to go, what has happened the most?
Right.
And what has happened the most is a Harden-led or Mitchell-led team will lose at home before a Detroit-led team. Detroit doesn't know any better right now. Right? And they have a lot of young talent, and they have one superstar. But they play defense like crazy.
They do.
And so I would go on. Defense always travels.
Yeah.
So that's why I would say I'm more apt to believe in Detroit winning on the road than Cleveland winning.
Yes. Okay, I got you. That makes sense. That makes complete sense.
But the best part about having home court advantage as Detroit does, they don't have to win. Or they don't have to win.
That's true.
Cleveland has to win on the road, so I don't think that's going to happen.
That's true. Kate Cunningham falling out.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think? How do you feel about it?
Man, how far do you come from having like your lungs deflated or
whatever
the case that was?
Yeah.
To now like being thought of as like the playoffs MVP, pretty like even at least in the conversation
At this point, yeah.
So hats off to him, man. He is balling out of control. I mean, he got that team kind of running on all cylinders now, man. It's really fascinating to watch.
Yeah, right.
At least fascinating to watch the highlights. Like we said, we can't
really
watch
we have to watch.
We've been down a week.
We've been down here a week, so we have to watch ESPN in Spanish.
Yeah.
I'm not that great at it.
Deportes.
And there's like so many different ones too.
It's like an ESPN 4, bro.
I see a 5.
It's a 5.
Yeah, I was like, well,
I thought that was just the movies.
I thought like the Ocho. I thought the Ocho or something. Like there's really an ESPN 5. It's been cool. But man, Detroit, like you said, it's a defensive juggernaut for sure.
Yep.
I thought once Kate Cunningham would have went down, and you saw, the metal was kind of tested when he went down, and what I kind of expected them to do, to see what they would do, they didn't fold, which was like, a few people thought it probably would happen. They definitely did fold, but they survived the storm. They came back and they finished the season strong. Going into this playoff, being down, going down 3-1 against Toronto was very tough for them. They fought back.
I will give them the credit,
right?
Because the way they lost in Toronto, they could have easily folded the rest of the season.
Oh, for sure.
That little 3-pointer that Barrett hit that came off the back, it was like how Toronto got their win when they won their championship against the Sixers. So it's kind of
I seen that. I was like, we've seen this before.
Right. So
where did we see this?
So when you lose like that in a playoff series,
that's
kind of disheartening, man. Because you did everything right,
and
for it to come down to a luck shot, and that was luck.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
For them to go down like that, that's kind of disheartening. For them to battle back on that, that's crazy. So shout out to them.
Let's see. Let's kind of move our way to the West Coast real quick. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to, like I said, I'm not going to touch on that just yet. Let's talk about San Antonio and Minnesota.
So San Antonio. So let's call it what it is. It's Wemby and the boys.
Yeah, basically.
Right? Because now Wemby has put himself into a position where not only are they leaning on him, they're more depending on him.
Right.
So they're going to end up going as he comes and goes.
Right.
Whether it be injury, or whether it be like the other day where he got ejected in the second quarter for elbowing Nas Reed right in the mouth.
That's gonna be crazy.
And I mean, you could slow it down, you could whatever angle you decide to take. He literally looked and boom, blocked him right in the mouth. And so I don't know, man. I think they're still inexperienced, but they're talented.
Right.
All over the roster.
Right.
So they're definitely good enough to win. But the thing that Minnesota has that no one knows to talk about is experience.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Now they've been to the conference finals twice.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So they've represented and they know what it takes to get there.
Right.
So I think if they sneak this game 5, watch out.
Watch out.
That's all I can. I want to say it's going to be a very interesting game to watch. But I think it's going to have to. Edwards is going to have to play his best games, meaning not turning the ball over,
right?
Meaning staying out of foul trouble, and playing efficient, right? Not taking ill-advised shots, making the right play, getting his guys involved. I think he's going to have to do that too.
That's what you're gonna do for that. Okay, I got you. Wimby with that. You mentioned the elbow, led to the ejection. Shouldn't I think that lays on suspicion too, right?
Mm-mm.
He's not gonna be out.
He is a go for game 5.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, there is some. I was gonna do a post about that because, of course, we know Draymond Green has something to say about it. He's like, well, if it would have been me, I would have been kicked out of the league. Yeah, but you also kicked the dude in the nuts.
Yeah. So
let's not be comparing first offenses versus 50th offenses.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So, but yeah, he was not. They said it would be no further suspensions. They ejected him in the second quarter, so that's going to be it. So
Okay.
He's still a go.
He's still eligible for.
He's a go for game 5.
Gotcha. All right. With that, man, let's go ahead and. Sorry, bring this up, but this sports, man. We want to talk about them per se just right now.
Hold on.
Yeah. OKC, man.
All right.
8-0 in the playoffs this year.
They're a juggernaut, man.
Juggernaut.
They're a juggernaut. They play basketball like a hockey team.
Yeah.
And no one can do anything about it. It's like you got their 5. You got SGA who's leading them, of course. But then it's like, change it up. They go out. You got 5 more guys. They can do the same thing that SGA can do.
Right.
And Chet Holmgren's like a line change. And I'm like, you're trying to look for an advantage, and you don't have one.
Right.
Because they don't make mistakes. They can shoot. They make wide open shots. Right. They take advantage of all your turnovers.
Oh, everyone.
So if you make mistakes, which the Lakers made a lot of them, they're going to score. They're going to get an advantage. They're fantastic. They're great in transition, and they're going to make you pay. And if you don't keep up, they will blow you out. And they do not. And when you're ahead, and this is one thing that's happened with the Lakers. And even as a fan, I guess it's hard to watch because they went up. They were up at, let's say, they're up by 6, and they started resting on their laurels. Oh, we got this. We're up. Things are going good. And then the beginning of the third quarter, OKC goes on a 10-0 run. And right out of the gate, you go from up 5 to down 5.
I looked at the score, man, and I was like, oh, okay.
Here we go.
Okay. Hey, playing tough.
Nope.
Jabbing back. You know what I'm saying?
No.
You jabbing back.
Yeah.
You're not going to take this shit laying down.
Right.
You're going to win one game.
One of them.
Nah.
No.
I turned it back on. But I checked the score again, and OKC was like, yeah, we got this in the pocket.
Not so much.
Got this in the pocket. You hit the nail on the head, man, like the way they've been playing, man. Even especially throughout the season.
Yep.
They play like I said, like a hockey team. Perfect analysis, by the way.
Right.
Because they have anybody can switch in there. Every part is interchangeable. You take SG out, you replace him with somebody who fresh legs that maybe not as talented as, but gets the job done the way he does. You know what I'm saying? You put the biscuit in the basket. That's all you have to do. Take advantage of those turnovers and score the buckets. That's all. It's literally all you have to do.
Exactly.
So that's gonna be tough. The Lakers, man. Man.
I tell you what. When your team, it's like, okay, we didn't have Luka.
Okay. That's my question. Would it have been a different series with Luka?
No. It would have been a better offensive series.
Okay.
But it would have been a worse defensive
Worse
series.
because he doesn't play defense. Right.
It would have been a much worse defensive series. Now, that being said, we as a group were not physical. We weren't physical enough to contend with their bigs being physical. Mm-hmm. Imagine Chet Holmgren, who weighs all about 150 with a wet with an anchor in his pocket.
Right.
And Harkenstein, who are just bullying you around for real.
That is wild.
So,
I watched him one time.
I saw DeAndre Ayton, and I know I'm kind of embellishing a little. It kind of looks like he gets there, he's on the court, his eyes are so bugged out. He's like, "I'm very happy to be here. I'm so very happy to be here." And I'm like, "Man, get the rebound. What are you doing?"
No, this dude. So I had to cut you off. But I saw this dude. I saw a post this morning. Like he had a brand new chain.
That's all.
Like what the fuck?
I saw that.
Like it said, dominating. Whatever.
Yeah, dominating.
Bro, come on, bro.
I wonder, man, I'm telling you, look, you're welcome to the show. But listen, I must warn you. Mm-hmm. If I see you first, it's on site. It's on site. Just take it off the chin and then I'll pick you back up.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna knock you out first.
Yeah.
That's the way you played, man. You didn't dominate. You didn't even get in the fight.
He had to have that chain commission before the playoffs.
Granted, he'd have spurts, right? But like the stuff that I remember Shaq, right? You remember guys like David Robinson.
Yeah.
You know, when you throw it up in the air, you better move because he's not only gonna catch the ball, but he's putting it in the bucket.
Yeah.
And you ain't nothing you can do about it.
Nothing you can do about it.
And he's getting you in the playoffs. He's getting you 35 and 20 because they need you to get it. And I don't think DeAndre is that type of dude, but do something. Be a rim protector. And Jacob Haynes, if he gets one more offensive foul on a fucking offensive pick, I'm like, do you not know how to play basketball?
No,
or what?
Of course not. What's up? The butt doctor checking in. What's up, my boy?
What up?
What up? I appreciate you, man. He says, yeah, this shit's dope. Yeah, we agree. This shit is pretty dope, man. I'm gonna have to read you.
My man.
I have to read your comments backwards right here. What did he say? He said Aiden has no chance. He had no chance. Absolutely.
I'm done. He was outclassed.
And if anybody knows, he's a Suns fan, so
yeah.
he knows everything.
He knows about it.
He knows about it.
Sure.
He knows exactly about it. He knows about it. Another one. Sorry.
I mean, it was so depressing, man. It was just you don't want to.
He said he wanted to be in Niners with us.
Hey.
Hey, I don't think he want to be here right now because this man is pissed off. You heard what he said.
No.
And he means it.
Two piece, no fries.
No fries. No soda, no nothing.
Nothing. Straight 2 piece. Bye-bye.
No sleep.
But yeah, I was disappointed, man. It's hard to do this because I don't really like LeBron like that. But I want to give him a shout out because he went from being a third option, hey man, kind of like trying to push him out.
Yeah.
To like, hey man, when we push you out, we were sorry. We really need you to be the first option.
He kind of showed up though, man.
And he showed up.
Yeah, he did.
Averaging like 23, 24 a game, had like 8 or 9 assists, 7 rebounds. I mean, what else you expect the man to do? At 41 years old, you know what I wasn't doing?
Playing basketball.
At all. Much less on that high a level.
Oh, hell no. Ain't no way. There's no way in hell. At 41, no.
He should have been fishing. Fishing, anything else.
Yeah,
he should have been out here with us at the pool.
I'm saying. All drinks to LeBron.
Yes.
Okay, do you think this is it for him?
I want it to be. It should be.
It should be, right?
It won't be.
It won't. You think he'll come back?
I think he will.
Okay.
And more importantly now, I think they want it.
Yeah. I think he proved his mettle to come back. What I don't want, I'm a LeBron James fan. I'm not afraid to say it. I'm a big LeBron James fan. Watching his career from the time he was 16 to like now is very, very impressive. Like you don't see people at fucking at FedEx working that damn long. Let alone being in the, being in the NBA. You know what I'm saying? And say what you want about it. People like I hate the criticism he got because I think like 85% of it was made up.
Yeah.
The other 15% was probably people like just following the trend.
Yeah.
Man, it's okay to hate LeBron. Yeah, we should hate LeBron.
It's the thing to do.
I don't like
it's their vote.
Right. I don't like that at all. You got to give this dude his flowers. You got to give the credit he deserves. You know, all the time he's an all-time leading scorer. You know what I'm saying? He has in the history in everything. Like he holds that record. The way he's he took care of his body over that time. You gotta give this dude respect. The people were like, he flops. Dude, so did like 90% of the players. Yeah, most of the league. Why are you not saying that about them? You know what I mean? So like, I just can't stand the criticism he gets, and it sucks even more because like that criticism is starting to follow LeBron.
True story.
You know what I'm saying? And like, give this kid a chance to make a name for himself. You know, so if you're already attaching his career to his father's career, which ain't fair at all.
Shout out to my man Jay Reels who just checked in.
Jay, what's up,
we
Jay?
Appreciate you, brother.
Appreciate you, Jay. Hey, we can't wait to get back on work with you again. Do your show after we do this. We'll be back with you, bro. I promise. For sure.
One thing I do want to say before we get too far into it, I'm having an out of body experience right now, man. Because I gotta tell you, truth be told, sports fam, I haven't seen this Joker in person in about 30 years.
Oh yeah, close to it.
And I even tell my children, I always tell them, I say, never be sad when you leave your friends because your true friends will always come back. And you never met the people you're just going to meet for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
See, there are only one or two that stick with you forever. And I've known this Joker since I was 9 years old, baby. And here we are in freaking Punta Cana.
Who would have thought?
Hey, long way from Village Green.
Hey, not bad for a couple guys.
Not bad.
Not bad. Salute, man.
Well, so, but yeah, it's in terms of the playoffs, man. It's just how it's going right now. I love where it's going. I love the fact that it's unpredictable in terms of who's going to make it out of the East.
Right. You really don't know.
OKC is going to be there in the West.
I don't know. Because like I think San Antonio played them the best in the regular season.
But I think I don't disagree with you.
Yeah.
But they have shown chinks in their armor. Yeah. In this playoff run.
Sure.
It's long, right?
Yeah.
And like to beat a team 10 times during a season is one thing. To beat them back games. Yeah. When they're playing for you.
Yeah. It's completely different. I get that part too. But I just feel like they match up with them well.
Yes,
I think Wemby, if they get,
they gotta make it out of Minnesota.
They gotta make it past Minnesota first. You know what I mean?
That's when I say matchups. It's because if Randall has an out of body experience and plays like he's an all-star, you know, and then if Rudy Gobert could ever catch in a post pass, if you could ever catch an alley-oop, I'm telling you, it could be ridiculous. So yeah. But it's very exciting to see, and I'm so glad. NBA playoffs is probably my favorite playoff time to watch, especially because everybody's giving it up. Everybody's playing as hard as possible, and so everybody is like full go, and you get the best games with the best effort. So I like that.
This guy, it's lucky guys have missed the beat. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, it's been like close to 30 graduation. Maybe a couple days after that.
A couple days after graduation.
2 more. Okay, she's asking about Brandon's taking a nap. Everybody asks about him like he's cool.
He got choked out.
Shit, I had to tell him. Oh my goodness. Having fun, just having fun here with you, with your family, meeting your family like this, and like our families just connecting like it was meant to be, right? Like we've been doing this for years.
Yeah.
Yeah. She already knows.
Shout out to my baby.
Shout out to Chris, man. I love her, man. I love family, man. They're my family now, So now
absolutely, forever, man.
We moved past that. Yeah. We moved past it. Okay, making his special guest appearance is Paul. As always.
Say what's up.
Say what's up. Okay. Peace out, Paul. Anyway. What else is going on? What else is we missed?
So if the draft happened,
Yeah. Oh, the
NFL draft
Yeah.
happened. We don't really love that so much. We're okay with it. We don't fall in love with it. I think nothing ground shaking really happened in terms of trades. Or I think the Jets had a good draft. I think the Raiders had a good draft.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm trying to sell stuff.
That's the other thing you got to worry about too. People selling your stuff all the time.
All the time.
But I think the Raiders had a good draft.
Yeah.
I think the Jets had a good draft. I think the Giants had a good draft. I think they had a good draft. What were your questions? What were your questions?
I think it was 5 seasons in a row we went first round with an edge rusher. That's a little.
You'll get it right eventually.
That's a bit like you said overkill for me. I like the moves we made in the offseason.
Yeah.
Of course, you know what I'm saying, like with coaching.
Yep.
John
Harbaugh.
I'm very excited about him being there. I would like to have seen, instead of like an edge rush, Caleb Downs could have been like a great pickup for us.
True
We
story.
need help in the secondary.
Yep.
Secondary is a
Matter of fact,
problem.
the league neighbor said something about that. He was like, "Man, now I gotta face him because he's a cowboy."
Yeah.
So yeah. I mean, shout out to Shout out to Ohio State. Who
Oh,
pretty
man.
much had their whole roster going down. What's that? You're on TV.
Yeah, the camera's like right there.
Yeah.
It's not here. What's up there? Right?
You interrupted the show. All right. Just kidding. Anyway, but like you said, they I lost my train of thought. What
The league neighbors and the
the
Giants
league neighbors came in.
Caleb Downs.
He was complaining that, hey, I wanted him. We needed him on our team.
Yeah.
Instead, he went to the Cowboys, and now he got to face him twice a year.
Yeah.
And like Ohio State had pretty much their whole roster drafted, right? So if they're any good this year, they done paid everybody. I guess guaranteed. They just, I mean, it's crazy. So I think who else is the other team that stuck out for me that had a decent draft? I want to say it wasn't like the Broncos or anything. There's a lot of them they were making moves. They don't stick out. I just remember the Jets and the Raiders.
Right.
But
The Jets and the Raiders for sure.
yeah.
The Raiders, everybody's very high on Fernando Mendoza.
Yeah.
Raiders, especially shout out to Raiders fans that I know.
Right.
A lot of you guys are very high on Fernando Mendoza. Okay. I think that's what it's called.
Yeah.
But a lot of people are high on Fernando Mendoza. And we've talked about this before, like the unfair pressure that gets, I feel like, we probably both feel for rookie quarterbacks coming into the league.
Nowadays, yeah, because they want a microwave, man. They want them to be good, and they want the quarterback that they select first to turn their team around almost immediately.
Right.
And I think that's unfair to developing a quarterback. They want him to be good and develop right now. Right. And I think the history of the league has shown you that is almost never the case. Like even the good ones have either the great ones falter early.
Yeah.
Or they're successful early and then they falter and then they come back. Like it's never like Peyton Manning was 1-15.
Yeah, he wasn't good out the gate. Troy Aikman wasn't
Troy
good out the gate.
1-15.
Yeah, wasn't good.
Or 1-11, I think, or something like that.
They weren't good out of the gate.
You know what I mean? So like I think we forget a lot of teams, a lot of organizations, a lot of fans forget that there's a big jump from college to the pros.
Yeah.
So it's like you got to understand that when you're selecting these guys, yes, they're good. Mm-hmm. They do the fundamentals,
right,
but they don't do the fundamentals at NFL speed.
Yeah, it definitely takes some time.
It takes some time because that linebacker is just as fast as that cornerback.
Yeah.
If you take too long. You
exactly.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you think you can get away from those D linemen? No, sir.
No,
sir. Because they're insanely fast.
Yeah, even faster. Like as they approach, like get used to the game speed. they gain
Right.
They
So
skills, progress.
Exactly.
Like
So then what happens is, and everybody knows this if you watch football live in a second, is once they get in there and it starts to slow down,
yeah,
and then you
Start to
get
see
it up here, you start to see it before it happens. You're like, okay, I know he's gonna go there, so I'm gonna do it here, and then I'm gonna have him go in the air, boom, and I got it.
one of the biggest things I talked to my nephew about when he got drafted to Tennessee a couple years ago. I was like, what was the biggest transition for him? Like getting, and he first thing he told me was game speed, and then the second thing, the mentality. Everybody is so much smarter in NFL than
Yes.
There was I'll never forget there was a play that they played like a Sunday night game or like a Thursday night game. Tennessee, I want to say maybe it was Minnesota. They were playing, and my nephew was a punt returner. He fumbled the punt return, and what's the coach that's been cheating on his life? Mike Vrabel, you know what I'm saying? I don't like him anymore. I don't like his picture. I didn't like the beginning, but he, on live TV cussing my nephew out. So I asked my nephew about it. Like, so I want to know what he was saying, but what happened with that play? It's like, all they had to do was field the punt, they would have won the game.
Right.
He fumbled the punt, or muffed the punt, and it kind of gave Minnesota gave the ball right there. They scored it. They kicked the field goal in and winning the game.
Question: was he interviewed by Deanna Rossini afterwards? I don't know. Maybe.
No.
You don't know.
But he told me he's like when he didn't know that could happen was like that they can still even though they're not supposed to interfere with you and like block you or hit you and stuff like that, they can grab your arm.
Yeah.
So as he's fielding the ball, one of the guys grabbed his arm and he muffed the ball, and they recovered. But like he's trying to explain that to Mike, the cheater. Yeah, okay, Mike Vrabel. He's trying to explain it to Mike Vrabel, and Mike Vrabel's not hearing any of that crap. And he's cussing.
All he knows is you muffed it. That's
all he knows is you muffed and you cost again. Yeah. So like, that's a couple of
That's
things.
unfair.
Yeah. So like I don't like we're talking about with quarterbacks that being such a high profile position in the NFL, such a very important position in the NFL. You have, I think teams, the GMs, even the fans, because like a lot of us don't know. Well, we really don't. We're not experts.
Nope.
Two guys who like like sports,
Love sports.
Trying to do a podcast about it. What we have to keep in account is like they're not on that level yet. You know what I'm saying? Because they're just rookies. You know what I'm saying? And you wouldn't put your baby who's just learning how to walk in expecting to run the 100 meters in 9 seconds.
True story.
It's not going to work that way. You know what I'm saying? You have to train to get to that point. You have to train your mind to be able to handle those situations and know those things in real time because everything's coming at you so fast.
True story.
Yeah.
True story. Now, and like you said, it's a lot of things that you don't take into account because you don't ever experience them in college. In college, to you, if you're a top athlete that's getting drafted, the college was easy to you. Yeah. It's like college is like a more advanced version of high school. Because if you're a superb athlete for that, and you're a superb athlete for college, you got a lot of people you're playing against that ain't gonna be playing at the next level. Exactly. So like once you get to the league, you playing against everybody that was a athlete of the year in this state champion in this state, all on the same level.
It's a different,
and there's no weeks off. You're not gonna, even if you play the sorriest team, they're still gonna have athletes that are at your same level.
Yeah.
So that's one of the things that you gotta understand.
I definitely like that conversation. But this dominant NFL
could beat Alabama or something. Yeah.
This like Bama could beat the Jets.
Nope.
No, they can't.
Ain't no way.
Ain't no way that's happening. Ain't no way that's. I don't know. Them USC teams. I think everybody was in the league.
that Miami.
It's like the 2001 Miami team. I think they could have handled the Browns for sure.
Maybe.
Or no, it was the Lions at that time. It was like 0-16 some great shit.
Nah, I gotta stick to my guns. Ain't no way. The game's too fast.
The schedule came out, man.
Oh yeah.
A couple games like week 1, you had the Rams and the 49ers. The Giants and the Cowboys. We talked about that. Malik Neighbors has some fun. It has to be. Let's see what else. Your Ravens, man, week 3 against the Cowboys.
I like that.
Yeah.
we made some really good pickups in terms of getting more playmakers.
Right.
Because we were dependent too much on Lamar to make plays to save us.
Right.
And what you learn when you watch Lamar is the same things that make you laugh and cheer are going to make you cry.
Yeah.
Because he is going to fumble the ball. It's going to happen.
It's gonna happen.
He is going to throw a pick. And maybe only just one.
Yeah.
And he is immediately going to make that back up.
Right.
But it's going to happen.
Yeah.
Because he tries to force things that aren't really there. Part of the problem with that is having only one guy who was a dynamic guy.
Yeah.
Like you have Bateman who could stretch the field. Mm-hmm. But his route tree wasn't that, wasn't that fast.
Yeah.
But he had a guy, he had Zay
Flower
did it. But like once you start game planning on Zay,
yeah.
Now you got everything jumbled up. You know what I mean?
Sense, yeah.
So like now they got two rookie playmakers. They got who's going to be a slot, and then a guy's going to be the fourth receiver. I don't think they reassigned Hopkins, and I think that's going to make them more of a dynamic kind of thing because they just resigned Mark Andrews. I wish they didn't let go of our second tight end, but it is what it is. He went to the Giants. John Harbaugh kind of kicking them off like vultures out there.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
That's all right.
Hey, shout out to Byron, man. My boy, so from three people down here. Three brothers, no sense.
Yeah.
He's very upset with me. I don't understand why. I really don't understand. He's a big Baltimore.
He's a Ravens fan.
Big Ravens fan.
That's why I know why he's upset with you.
Season ticket holder, but he's like blaming me like I made the fucking moves. I didn't make these moves, man.
And you shouldn't be happy about it.
All right, well, I mean, that's true.
Hey, carry on with your madness. It's fine. It's valid. Don't worry about it. Fuck him.
I guess, bro. Goddamn.
No, but I think Henry another year. He is a baller, man, and just to see his work ethic.
Yeah.
He want to go for that career yardage. You can tell he's trying.
How close is it?
He's very close. I want to say he's probably number 3 or 4 on the list right now. If I'm not mistaken, just me. Okay, we're gonna look it up. But I think with his the way he puts the work in the off season, and like he hasn't been hurt since he's been a Raven, I don't think. And that's been this is what his 4th year, 5th year as a Raven. He's been nothing but dynamic, man. And every time I watch him, first of all, I'm waiting for him to stiff on somebody into the seats. That's part of my makes my day every time I see it.
He's number 10 on number 10 on the list.
10 all time.
He has Eric Dickerson,
right?
Which he should probably break his pass in this season. He has Jerome Bettis, which he'll probably pass. He should pass Jerome Bettis. He should pass LaDainian Tomlinson.
So it'll be 7.
If he has like a good, I would say like a decent season, he'll probably get up there with Curtis Martin.
Okay.
So if he has over like 1,000 yards, he'll pass Curtis Martin.
Okay. So that's 6. He'll be 6.
He should be 6 by the end of this season.
So I imagine if I had to put a number on it, I'm saying he gets about 1,200 yards, probably about 8 or 9 touchdowns.
Okay.
So I think he's a workhorse, but I think they're trying their best to limit the work because they want it for the postseason, and that's the winning time.
I gotta finish this list. Number 5 is Adrian Peterson with 4,918 yards.
What's the number?
Number 5, Adrian Peterson.
With how much?
14,918 yards.
Okay.
You have number 4, Barry Sanders at 15,269 yards.
Jeez,
bro. Number 3, we take a stab at who's number 3.
It's not Jim Brown.
Because we know who number 2 and number 1 is, right?
Yeah.
Obviously, it's Walter Payton
and yeah.
Number 3, Frank Gore.
Frank Gore, I didn't know that.
Holy shit, dude. 16,000 yards on their head. That's
you know
crazy.
why?
I had no clue.
You know why? Because nobody would kick him out of the league.
Oh, yeah.
He played for every team, and like when he saw it was going down, he would get 100 carries or so a year.
He was probably one of the supreme young old men.
Yes, he was. I'm pretty sure he played. He played on that 2001 team.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
He did.
Didn't he just quit playing?
Yeah.
Fuck. That makes so much sense now. Frank
He
Gore,
played a
man.
long time, man.
I call him. I think he had like that Benjamin Button disease,
Yeah.
aka the James Evans.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
watching Good Times. You know, when I was younger, I
Yeah.
always thought like
Thought he was
James Evans was like in his 40s.
Thought he
That
was
dude
old.
like 20, 26, and 27 years old.
Yeah.
He looked old as what? What is it like back then?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That is so crazy. When I let my grades show out, then I look my age. If I shave, it takes about 10 years.
Yeah.
Bro,
Same with me.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
Why do they look so old back
I don't
then?
know.
I mean,
It was the lighting,
hard life,
hard life, lighting,
no internet, you know what I mean?
all of that.
Yeah.
all of that.
The internet is keeping us young.
Yeah.
The internet is keeping us young. What else, man? What else is going on?
I think we got covered it, man. The only thing I do want to bring up is because we're about 40 games into the baseball season. Some surprises, some we knew they're going to be there.
Yeah.
And one biggest surprise for me is the Atlanta Braves. And
man,
if it's been
been
following,
the Dodgers, dude,
so they've beaten up on everybody.
Mhm.
Not only so they used to be, they used to just beat up on everybody except the Phillies.
Mhm.
Phillies normally own them. This year they are already here. They are. They've already played 41 games.
Right.
They only played 40 games. They're already 9 games up on everybody's division.
That is crazy.
On everybody in the division, 9 games up.
That is crazy.
So they now have the best record in the league. Matt Olson is playing like an MVP. He's hitting the ball. He's leading them, hitting them in all the offensive categories you can come up with. All the percentages, OBP, slugging, all of that stuff. He's wrecking the ball. They got Chris Sale leading the pitching staff and doing what he wants with that ball. His slider should be studied, and it's and not in a bad way. It's very sick. So it's very hard. He's a very hard person to get a hit off of, and watching them this year, they're on the right track, man. As long as they don't have any sustained injury throughout the season, knock on wood, they're going to contend with the Dodgers for that NL pennant. And I say the Dodgers because we already know that they're a tank, and they're going to be there at the end of the day.
Oh, for sure.
Even though right now they're down a half, they're second place by half a game to the Padres, but it's the same. Oh yeah, but same thing.
I mean, they've been struggling lately, man.
But
They've been
and
past
the
couple weeks.
Padres do what they do. Early on, they're good, and then it's like they forget how to play baseball. Yeah. And another team that's actually surprising is the Tampa Bay Rays, who are actually leading the AL East.
Oh yeah, the Yankees are like lost 4 games in a row.
Yeah.
I want to talk about that.
So what's surprising about me is you could sit me down and say, name me 3 players from the Rays, and I probably couldn't.
No,
I probably
I
couldn't.
definitely could. I
Probably good. Is Blake Snell?
No, he's actually
I don't know.
he just came back.
He did. You know what I'm saying? So that's
Yeah.
proves my point. I don't know who's on their roster, but their manager down there has got them cooking, and in a good way. So it's just shout out to them. And then lastly, of course, I would be remiss if I didn't put my first place Chicago Cubs out there, who are now 3.5 games in first above the Milwaukee Brewers at a 27-14 clip, being led by guys like Pete Crow Armstrong, and my guy from that used to play for the Astros. What's his name? Third baseman. Bergman, now a Cub, doing their thing. A lot of other guys to mention.
It's okay to cheer him now.
I don't know. Is it?
Yeah, I think so. I
Okay.
think once they leave you,
Once they leave, it's okay.
it's okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
So all right, we're gonna start cheering for you.
I mean, you can.
That's what I'm saying. I will. Not you.
Yeah, I'm not doing it.
You don't have to. I understand. But that's it, man. I wanted to kind of. It's only 40 games, but they got that's first quarter of the season in the books. I think the 40. Yeah, that's good. 40's first quarter of the season in the books, and got some interesting matchups already in there. Shohei Ohtani's doing his thing as he always does, but you got like Matt Olson, like I mentioned before, guys who aren't necessarily thought of as people that are killing. Like the guy from the Astros is killing in every offensive category.
Oh yeah.
Jordan, I forgot his last name, but he is killing it. There's a few other I'd be remiss because I'm gonna forget some people. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of encapsulate the MLB in the first quarter.
Yeah,
So
that's cool. Hey, just saw this and opened up ESPN app and saw about Brandon Clark. That died in 28. His 29. I don't think there's been an active player that has passed away since maybe Reggie Lewis back then. Doing it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's been a minute. So like, our condolences to his family. So I hope you guys get I won't say the closure that you need right now, but I hope just pray for your strength right now.
Yeah.
And hope you guys get the Memphis, the Grizzlies organization, and as well as the fans. Hope you guys get through that. Your girl fights this weekend.
Your girl.
That's not my girl.
It's your girl.
That's not my girl.
I've never. Here's the thing. What's the old girl's name? Not Rhonda, but she's fighting.
Whoever she's fighting.
She played Mandalorian. I know her name.
Yeah.
And she played Deadpool. Man, I like her characters. But she wouldn't. She started talking about her politics. And she said some stuff she shouldn't have said. And kind of blackballed her and whatever. But they're coming back. They're doing a Netflix special, sponsored by I think Jake Paul is sponsoring it.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that lets you know what kind of party that is.
Yeah.
But we, from Truth Be Told Sports, hope that Ronda Rousey is punched in the face a lot. So, I mean, I don't know if that's good on us or bad on us or whatever, but
Gina Carano,
there it is.
Gina Carano. Yeah,
Carano.
Yeah. Hey, good luck, Gina, because like
We on your team.
please put her out of her commission.
Just lay her down.
Yeah, we don't have to see her stupid
Boop,
face like for a while, man. I'm tired of it. I'm tired.
Just
like
one solid glove to the grill. She'll lay down.
And even if she does win, you know what I mean?
No.
Go fight Amanda Nunes.
Nope.
Yeah, so we get in second place.
She won't. Why would she?
Hey,
She
redemption?
doesn't have hands.
That's true.
She thinks she does.
That was
She is a judo expert.
That was badly exposed.
She's a judo expert. Do that.
badly.
Don't
Badly
try to throw
exposed.
hands with someone who
Throws
has
hands.
hands.
There you go. Yeah, let's not do that.
This is bad coaching.
Terrible coach.
Yeah.
Man, you got any big numbers?
Honestly, yes, and it can be. I could have nothing going on, and they'd be like, "Oh, you got any big numbers? Oh, what? Draymond Green." Every time it's Draymond Green, right?
Draymond Green.
It's for a couple reasons.
Okay.
3 reasons in particular. 1, he went on the TNT or the ABC now after the sports show with Barkley and Jet, Kenny the Jet, and Ernie in place of Shaq.
Mm-hmm.
And he made this comment about how he'll want to come back, but he doesn't want to embarrass himself. He don't want to look like Charles did in a Houston Rockets uniform.
Okay.
And I'm sitting there like, really? Man, Charles Barkley in Houston is better than your best career as a Golden State Warrior.
That's true.
Like, if you look at it, 14 points, I think like 12 rebounds, 13 rebounds, already better than what you did. You know what I mean? So it's like, he sits there, he talks, and he wants to be involved, and he wants to be that guy, and he's not. That was the first thing. And I'm sitting there like, man, you think you're good enough to rub elbows with some of the greats in the history of the game.
When people call
that
him Hall of Famer, I'm like, how?
That you could talk, well, here's the thing.
No,
Tracy McGrady's in the Hall of Fame.
What?
That's it.
No, wait.
He's accomplished it.
Yeah,
you're talking about, he's been all defensive player of the year.
Yeah.
He's been all defensive NBA.
Yeah.
So he's accomplished something.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I say it's so skewed, because once again, Tracy McGrady is a Hall of Famer. So now anybody can make it. You know what I mean? So
including Draymond
Green. That being said, he is not one right now.
Right.
And for him to talk the way he talks with that lack of respect towards Barkley, I hate it. And he's a big ass dummy for that.
Yeah.
Thing 2. Austin Rivers, a favorite.
Friend of the show.
Friend of the show.
Yeah.
Austin Rivers is talking highly of Draymond, but he mentioned the truth. Draymond is a system player.
Yeah, 100%.
It's a successful system. He's gotten a lot of accolades because of that system, but he's definitely a system player. He's like no slight to Draymond whatsoever, but if he goes anywhere else, he's not going to be who he is.
Yeah. Oh,
It's just a fact.
Absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely.
Draymond takes that and starts going in and talking about how Austin Rivers has never been. Only reason he got in because it's Nepo baby and this, that, and the third. And I'm like, well, I'm gonna go ahead and check. I don't think so, because coming out of high school, Austin Rivers was the guy. He was the number one player in the country coming out. And when he went to Duke, he was the number one player. He was a lottery pick coming out of Duke. He got
drafted the same year, right?
Same year.
And then he got drafted fourth, right?
Draymond was second round.
Yeah, okay. All right, yeah. Please shut the fuck up.
Right. So,
Please.
that's only the second reason. The third reason, was it three? No, the third reason was when he tries to, when Wemby got hit the dude with the elbow.
Oh, yeah, that part.
And they said, he's not going to get suspended for getting 5. They just ejected him. Yeah. He said there won't be any further action. He immediately goes in and responds, well, if that was me, I would have been arrested. I would have been kicked out of the league. Yeah, dummy, because you've already kicked someone in the nuts during a playoff game. Right? Like you put somebody in a headlock and thrown them to the ground and stepped on them.
Yeah.
Like, what are we talking about here? When you have a track record, guess what? You're gonna get what you deserve.
Yeah.
When it's your first offense, like it was with me, sure he did it. But it's his first. He doesn't have a track record for being a freaking dirty player.
Right.
So for that, Draymond Green, you big dummy.
The sun's
That's
shining
so
too
good.
bright.
No, that was good.
It was good?
Okay,
good.
That was solid.
Appreciate you, man. You got any honorable mentions?
I do. Honorable mention to the NBA. They just kicked off their season.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to the Dallas Stars who have a loaded team.
They do.
Shout out to the Atlanta Dream, who now have Angel Reese
right now, yeah.
They're awesome. Even the Chicago Sky, who's rebuilt their team, they're going to be awesome. Liberty, they might be good. They're not so much right now. Indiana, like another one that will be good.
They'll be okay. I think Indiana will do fine. I think they'll do fine.
So that's my honorable mention is WNBA.
Wait. Hey, you better put some respect on my Sparks name, baby. Shout out to the Sparks too, though.
Yeah. Shout out to the LA Sparks. Shout out to Kelsey
Plum, man. Hey,
Cameron Bray.
Call it right now. Kelsey Plum MVP this season. And she dropped like 40 in the first game.
She may have.
I think she dropped like 40 in the first game.
Did they win?
My honorable mentions.
Right.
I would say let's see if I have.
That's not the point.
That's not the point, but it's not the point, man. It's not the point at all. I don't know, man. My honorable mentions go to LeBron, man. Even if he calls it a career, congratulations on a wonderful career. I don't think he will, because I'm already seeing like how they're probably going to try to bring him back, like you say. But if he does decide to call it a career, congratulations on that. Fantastic. Hall of Fame, first ballot Hall of Fame career. Take that, Draymond Green. Got nothing else, man. Any shout outs?
Man, so many, but I'm gonna limit it. Just make it keep it simple, man. I want to shout out to your family. I want to shout out to my family. I want to shout out to the DR.
Yeah.
So I got to get a shout out to all the people who help us be here this whole week.
Hey, shout out to Jorge, man.
Shout out to Jorge.
Yeah, for sure.
Jorge Mata, man. That dude makes things happen here, man. You're the guy.
Yeah.
You're the guy. I hope he listens and watches this, but he's definitely the guy.
Make him subscribe.
Yeah. Make him subscribe. But yeah, shout out to everybody who made our stay here Fantastic.
10 out of 10.
Perfecto.
Perfecto.
So those are my
10 out of 10.
Go ahead.
That's all I got. I mean, same thing, man. Shout out to your family. It's been awesome. Great meeting them. Definitely ain't gonna go 30 more years without.
Oh, yeah, that's
without
for sure.
seeing you, my guy.
That's for sure.
You gotta make this like a yearly thing that
Yeah.
we come together.
Yeah.
Shout out to our listeners. Thank you guys for being patient. Shout out to the people who checked in.
Yep.
Shout out to the Blunt Guy. Shout out to Jay Brills. Can't wait to work for you again. Shout out to all of you guys, man. We appreciate all of you, man. So
Big Glenn, don't forget about him.
oh, Big Glenn. Did he check in?
Yeah, he did.
Oh, of course he is. Of course he did. It's the shade, man. It's the way the sun is hitting. I can't quite read the screen the way I want to, but if you checked in, thank you so much for checking in. I don't think I got anything else, man. So for Hollowpoint, I'm King Hulie. We are Truth and Toast Sports Podcast. Thank you for checking this out again on this show. Rest in peace, Kobe. We're out here. Peace.